What's up, my ninjas, and shout out to all the ninjas throughout the entire Omniverse. It's the man OMNI, ETC, Omni, etc. First off, shout out to ZenithandMooore and Peace Silo. On my last video, I thought I got it. I thought I did the big one because it was being effective in the ways that I wanted it to be effective. But I was seeing your comments and how I could do things better, and y'all were adding value to me so that I can add value to everyone that's coming across my videos. And I'm absolutely here for it, and I love it. Thank you too. As well as the rest of you. Then Your Own Way was like, one person said it's not quite there. So it doesn't mean don't do it, but it's not quite there yet. So my Dark Paladin build, some people love it. Some people love the idea of it, especially the new players that are familiar with what a paladin is. They like the idea of a dark paladin, or death knight, however you want to refer to it. For those of you all that have played such games as WoW or any other game where there's a necromantic warrior type class. So I thought I did the big one, but y'all showed me that I did not. So I didn't know. One huge mistake was my lack of knowledge of quick thinking and the workings of quick thinking. I wasn't aware that quick thinking scaled off of ability efficiency, and I am negative in ability efficiency. So I wasn't going to get very far with quick thinking anyway, regardless of where my energy pool was when it's all said and done. That said, this is my updated build. As you can see, I've replaced several things in the build. So I have health conversion, which is a big one. Health orbs grant 450 armor, stacking up to 3 times. Taking damage will consume 1 stack after 3 seconds, which is not a problem because in this build, everything's dying around you, and Nekros is literally feeding off of the death of everything around him. So he's always getting health orbs, so that 3 seconds is inconsequential. I also changed his abilities around, but let's continue with the mods first. Health conversion is where quick thinking used to be. I've taken quick thinking out of the build for the reasons I've stated earlier. Vigorous swap was staring me in the face. Okay. I didn't know why I didn't use it because it's not just melee. I'm literally quick swapping between the grimoire and the melee weapon throughout this build. So vigorous swap giving me 150% more damage every 3 seconds. Again, that 3 seconds is inconsequential because I'm always quick swapping. It just makes all the sense in the world to squeeze out that bit of more damage. Okay. Precision intensify is now where vitality used to be. Vitality is utterly useless on this build because I have arcane blessing, which on a health pickup grants you 24 max health per health pickup, stacks up to 50 times. That comes out to about 14. Hold on, let me look at my calculator. Where's my history at? I'm sorry, not 14. 1200 additional HP. So you'll have all the HP that you'll need. And you hardly will be taking damage because your shadows are going to be so buffed when it's all said and done. And then prime continuity. Prime continuity helps here because it slows down the health decay of your shadows so they get to last a little bit longer. But here's where all the synergies of this come into play. Let's get into the changing of the abilities. So I move Warcry to position 1 because you don't need both Soul Punch and Shadows of the Dead. All right. Soul Punch just allows you to mark specific targets, but if mobs die around you, you can still bring them back as shadows, which was my biggest concern on the original build. I didn't know that about Shadows of the Dead, so now I do. So I'm moving different. So Warcry is on position 1, bringing back Terrify, which strips armor. I know it causes mobs to run around, but Warcry slows them down and holds them in place. So they're terrified, but they can't go anywhere, which is very indicative of most horror movies that I've ever seen. So Shadows of the Dead, this buffs the damage or allows you to do additional damage, not only as the Warframe itself, Nekros himself, but also increases the amount of damage that your shadows will be doing as well in the area. Now here's where the interplay comes from. Because we still have equilibrium, I am going to at some point swap out my armor shards for purple equilibrium shards. Let's call them equilibrium shards at some point. But for right now, equilibrium is what I'm rocking with. Because health conversion increases your armor, it also plays off of arcane battery. Right, so these two arcanes are increasing your health, your total health, as well as your total energy pool, because equilibrium ensures that you get both. Health conversion ensures that you get armor, and desecrate ensures that you get it all. It's going to constantly have you feed off of the death, off of the corpses that hit the ground. So all of this interplay is going on, ensuring Nekros's survivability. He won't be able to die as much as they try. And of course, Shield of Shadows is still here, ensuring that he takes damage reduction as well, as long as his shadows are up. So yeah, that's the build. We got 100% armor strip, 110% armor increase for not only yourself, but also for the shadows around you, as well as attack speed increase, as well as the speed decrease of the mobs. And I've tested it. It actually works on the Stalker Acolytes. The Stalker Acolytes are susceptible to slowing effects. This is Warcry and Gloom. This movement from Precision Intensified allowed me to put Prime Continuity, which increases, since I have Terrified, Warcry, and Shadows of the Dead on this build, I will be able to take advantage of that, and these effects will last a little bit longer. So a lot of interplay going on. Everything's got reworked, got buffed, and yeah, we're rocking this way. And as you can see, I'm getting pretty daggone far in the solo mission at in-game content. So all around dope builds. Still rocking the Grimoire for that stripping, but depending on what mobs you pick up, the Eximus, it gets to a point when you have certain shadows, the shadows doing certain AoEs, like they might have gas AoEs or something like that, they'll strip off the Eximus overguard before you have a chance to. So if you're doing the alt fire with the Grimoire and don't know why the Eximus overguard isn't being added on to you, that would be the reason why. So I just wanted to clear that up because I don't like having misinformation out there on my account. This is a much more solid build than the last one, and I will be linking this video in the previous video, in the comments of the previous video. I just wanted to get this rework out there before too many people come across that video. I don't like that much. I don't like misinformation on my lack of information at the time of creation to be out there for too long. So I made a point to make this video before I moved on and made anything else. So that being said, I think the next video I'm going to have is either going to be my Protea Prime build or my Atlas Prime build. I'm excited for both. And please do comment. I love you guys commenting in the comment section. Let me know what's wrong with my builds. Let me know what I can do better so I can continue to add value to me, so I can continue to add value to the community. For those of you all that are, hardcore into the mathematics of Warframe, and don't really have the time nor the desire to create videos, let me be that conduit to the people. Y'all get with me in my comment section and let me know what things I can do better so that I can go ahead and rework them and put that out there for the people on your behalf. That said, peace, love, health, wealth to you all. Until next time.
See, it's the people choose. Let us sin, we're the guardians, baby, let the stakes rise.